Moving on our interview, chef, I would like to ask, most of the applicants are asking, what are the top basic questions you normally ask for the applicants who applied a job?
I think, the questions that are asked are going to be different for every sort of chef.
Yeah.
The things that they might want to know.
Yeah.
I mean, technical things are important. They might ask technical questions about basic sauces or knife techniques or something like that. From my side, I'm a lot more interested in the person's character.
Wow.
So one of the questions I might ask them is, for example, what is your favorite thing to cook? What do you like to cook? First thing might be, why do you want to be a chef? Or why are you a chef? If someone has experience already, I want to know why they became a chef. What inspired them to become a cook? What are they doing it for? What is their reason? And if they're just beginning in the industry, then why do you want to become a chef? Why do you want to become a cook? Because it's demanding. It's a very demanding role. So when you have something that's very demanding, I think the main reason that you should want to do it is because you're passionate about it. Because it's something that you can't stop thinking about, that you just want to do. You want to create, you want to learn, you want to grow. So it's very important that. Then the question about what is your favorite thing to cook, just to have an understanding of where you're at the moment with your skill level. What is it that you like to cook? And then probably the most important question for me to ask somebody is, what is the best meal that you've had so far in your life and why? From that question, you can understand so much about a person's character. Honesty, because honesty, you can find out are they going to tell you what they think you want to hear?
Yes.
Or are they going to tell you what they really feel? I had one applicant that I asked what was his best meal that he ever had, and he said it was for quite a high-level position, chef de cuisine. And you can expect maybe it was some special fancy restaurant or something like that. And he said the best meal he had was when he and his brother went camping. They caught some fish in the river, and they cooked it over a fire. And he went into the description of the smell of the fire, the taste of the fish was the most incredible thing. He was with his brother, everything like that. So that told me a lot. It told me that he was really interested in fresh ingredients. It told me that he was being very honest, because he wasn't trying to tell me that he went to some fancy restaurant and throw some chef's name around like he was so privileged to be at this place, but it was with his brother. It told me that he was honest, because you could see in the way he was describing a simple fish cooked on an open fire as if it was the most gourmet thing on the planet. So it was something true. So from a question like that, you can find out a lot. People ask me, what is my favorite thing to eat? As executive chef, sometimes they think I'm going to say something fancy like foie gras or truffles or whatever. And honestly, my favorite thing to eat? Pizza. I love pizza. But good pizza. Cooked in a wood-burning oven with not too many toppings, a thin crust, something just done really simple and really well done. I like all the fancy stuff as well, but always going back to the basics and having an understanding of the basics. So that's very important as well, is to show in an interview that you have an understanding of the basics. Don't try to impress with a lot of fancy terminology or something like that. Show that you have the ground level. Show that you are confident in the ground level. Try not to be nervous. I know sometimes it's very difficult, but just try to be as natural and as calm as possible. Be honest. Don't tell somebody what you think they want to hear. Tell them what is from your heart. And if your favorite thing to eat is a pasta from Jollibee, then say that's your favorite thing to eat. Because then at least you're being very honest.
Jollibee is the most popular there in the Philippines.
That's what I hear.
Especially for the kids.
Yes.
And also, chef, probably the applicant that you mentioned to me, you hired him.
I did. In fact, I did. Yes, I did hire him. And out of the whole interview, of all the other questions that were technical and everything, the answer that impressed me the most was that one, because the way he talked about this fish, this simple fish, over a campfire, and with his background, he had quite a good background of working with a lot of really top chefs. I expected him to almost tell me about something with some top chef that he had in some dinner at some top restaurant or top experience like that. And when I asked the question, without hesitation, he answered it about this particular meal that he had. So it wasn't something he was thinking about to try to tell me what he thought I might want to hear. It was something he was really telling me from his heart. And that told me a lot about his character. And that was really important to me. And that's very important. A person's character. You can teach technique. You can teach new styles and things like that. But someone who's passionate, honest, who shows a desire to learn, who's curious, that's the kind of people that I think we're looking for to be part of the galley teams. That's what we want.
Wow. Aside from that, Chef, of course, you hire a person like that. And what turns you off?
I think the big no-nos are definitely if you feel you need to elaborate about some special technique or some chef or something that you think if you use that person's name or those concepts or ideas in your explanation, you need to know your facts 100%. Because if you start to talk about these things, and chefs know a lot, and they can tell when you're actually bullshitting
or lying.
Yeah,
that's true.
So if that comes across, immediately for me, it's like interview is over.
That's it.
That's it. I'm done. You know. I don't have a problem with people being a little bit nervous, because if someone's nervous, it's because they're anxious and they want the job. So nervousness isn't such a bad part. But someone who is trying to tell me what they think I want to hear instead of telling me from their heart, honestly, what they feel, I get very turned off by that. Not just in interviews, in life, in general. So I think then you just try to keep it simple and try to, and that's why sometimes having a Skype or a video conference call is better, because you can see so much from body language and the expression on people's faces. About honesty and about sincerity, and even if the words are not coming out perfectly, you can still tell someone who is genuine. And so it doesn't always have to be the perfect words. It's okay to express yourself with what you understand. But just to be calm and natural about it. Don't be scared.
Alright. Good tip.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching our show, and thank you so much also, Chef Geoffrey, for being part of our
It's a pleasure. Anything to help and inspire the next generation of great chefs.
Guys, thank you again, and see you next time on my next episode of Buhay sa Kusya.
Thank you.
Cheers. If my vlog for today's episode helped you in a way, please support me by subscribing to my channel. Before I leave, I would like to give my loudest shout out to Pinoy in Egypt vlog, Paul Ladot, Henner Corpus, Jade Mejia, Rapen 21 Channel, Kimi Z, Jeff Danao, Jonel Gaton, Kabayan, Yuan Lola, Ed Maglantay, Bakery Works TV, Kalayag TV, and Maria Rinette Musnit. God bless, and see you next time on my next episode.